Hi, this is Eva with Once Upon a Timeline, and today we're going to discuss recent changes to the art known as the Last Supper, as well as some changes to a video by Moneybags 73 talking about other older changes. Okay, so here's the Last Supper, and the recent change is also in somebody else's video from about a month ago, is this weird door here. Apparently in this timeline, a door was cut into the wall that the Last Supper is painted on, and now you can see this weird chunk missing out of the painting. Okay, I've never seen this before. I've just had it brought to my attention recently, but I'm looking at the whole thing here, and I was researching it. Now, some of the things that people have also said, and I also remember this, that you didn't used to be able to see these feet down here. This tablecloth used to be long. You just see the people across the top. Another change is that there used to be wood goblets and wood utensils here, but now there's actually glass in here and no wood cups at all. Another change that people have talked about are the positionings of these people. For instance, right now, this old man here actually has his hand on her chest in a weird way, which I think is creepy. Let's see if I can get it to zoom here. Here it comes. That doesn't help much. Okay, see how this is? This is weird to me. I'm sure that somebody will say it's innocent, but that wasn't like that before for me. Other changes that I personally have noticed is, for me originally, this whole painting took place in a candlelit room full of wood. There wasn't all these panels, doors. The room was smaller. I mean, this looks like a kind of a wealthy person's room. The old Last Supper, I remember, it looked like a table kind of wedged into a much smaller room that didn't have all this depth, that didn't have all these panels. There was, I think I remember there's some flaming torches in there before, and it looked like it happened at night. There was not these back windows back here at all. I don't remember this kind of looks like a plaster or cement construction here. It was a wooden room. It looked a lot more humble and plain and ordinary back then. Okay, so the video that I was looking at is Moneybags video here. Excuse me, my computer's running really slow. Mandela Effect, The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci is different in this reality. Voting video number 79. Okay, so in this video, he brings up that he sees that the Holy Grail suddenly is sort of in the Last Supper now. Now, the version that I remember of his video is that he says the Holy Grail is now in the Last Supper. Isn't that weird? That's all he talks about in my video, and you'll see it right here. This is the Holy Grail that you see now, but in the original video there was a Holy Grail in a darker grayish panel, and it really looked like the Holy Grail. I think it might have actually been in like a dark pillar or something, and there was a pattern that looked like the Holy Grail, and the pattern looked like the Holy Grail whether you were close up or far away. In fact, getting close up actually showed it more like the Holy Grail. So now his video, he points out the Holy Grail, it's right here, and he points out that it only looks like the Holy Grail from a distance. It doesn't look like the Holy Grail from close up, and you can see now that it doesn't. It looks like some kind of, I don't know what it is actually. This whole painting just has a bunch of stuff in it that's kind of unidentifiable now. So that video for me has changed quite a bit. He also goes in later in the video and he adds this. Let's see if I can find it over here. But he now has a whole thing in here where he equates these groupings of people by months and astrological signs and a whole bunch of stuff that just was never in the video that I originally saw. Okay, here it is. He's talking about all these astronomical things. I never saw that in his original video. Another thing that we had been discussing on another list was that a lot of us remember Moneybags 73 as originally being Moneybags 76. This changed quite a while ago, but to me, this is a different version of Moneybags. Still a good version, but it's just weird watching all these videos change on people. This is not the only one that's changed for me. The content has changed. I would guess that he probably remembers it more like the original, but to me, this is a different video from a different timeline. So it just gets weirder and weirder. This is Eva signing off for Once Upon a Timeline.